Hello, hello, hello. I'm back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you are listening to this. Uh, I am I am happy and honored. I am happy and honored to have you with me, and I am so glad that our paths have crossed. And this, finally, is the live stream about confidence, which is what I build my business on. Why confidence? Because having confidence will get your kids on track for a healthy, successful life, free from bullies, free from other things that we wouldn't want them to have. And having confidence will help them do better in school. It will help them overcome adversity, and it will allow them to recognize the limitless possibilities of the future. Having confidence will encourage and empower kids to follow their dreams and will help them to accept themselves, stand up for their beliefs, and also advocate for others. And it helps kids create a vision for the future and become leaders in the community and beyond. And although confidence is a key to raising happy, self assured, successful children, it's not always easy to know what to say or what to do to build confidence in our kids. Um, and that's one of the main reasons why working with confident families is the quickest and easiest way for you to help your child to discover how to become more confident at school, more confident at home, and more confident in life in general. And you also. So um, they are able to fulfill their true social and academic and emotional potential. So, we've all watched that 4-year-old prima ballerina twirling and leaping with reckless abandon, so full of confidence, just knowing that they're the best. Now we think of that same kid at 7 or 12 or older. What happened? What happened to their confidence? We want, more than anything else, the best for our kids. We want them to be healthy. We want them to be happy. We want them to be successful, whatever that means. We want them to be the kind of kid who walks into the room and owns it, the center of adoring attention, not demands it. But we see those who shrink in. They sit on the sidelines. They are uncomfortable and alone, wishing they could fit in. We see those who bulldoze into the room, who demand everyone's attention, who everyone kind of keeps at arm's length. So, for those of you who don't know me, no, confident kids know their own strengths and weaknesses. Sorry about that. Rather than being threatened, they see group situations as sources of opportunity. Lori K. Evans, a PhD, clinical assistant professor in the Department of Child, I don't know if she still is, she was a clinical in the Department of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry at the NYU Study Center in New York, asserts that a confident child will be less vulnerable to emotional problems, less vulnerable to harming himself, less vulnerable to attempting suicide, which is a big problem in today's society. So, what can you do to help build your child's confidence? And the good news is that confidence is a learned skill and it can be taught and nurtured. Sorry, I have hair on my face. Um, so sorry, I'm sorry. So, so you want to help your children with the skills that they need to bring more confident, self-assured, and positive, so they're able to fulfill their dreams. But you don't know how. So here are some. I don't want to call them tips. So confidence is, I believe, is built on 4 pillars. The building blocks of confidence. One is you put them to work. Give your child a responsibility in the home. Make it one that allows him or her to feel useful and successful, and then back off and let them do it. Because when a child accomplishes something, they feel confident. It helps if the job plays on their strengths or weak, and you let them know that you think that that it's a strength of theirs. You know, in my home, my daughter, when she was younger, set the table because she has an eye for small details that make everyday dinners look special. I do not have that that skill. So, what kind of chores? All children should make their beds in the morning to the best of their abilities, let go of perfection. Other chores could be to set the table, clear the table, vacuum, put groceries away. Each age and stage should have an appropriate chore, and it allows your child to be a contributing member of the family. And it takes some of the load off your back. The other thing is drop that false flattery. We know we love your child and we know you think they're wonderful, but everything they do is not wonderful. Each stroke of the crayon is not a work of art. It's time to stop gushing over everything. Save your praise for when it's deserved. Make it be real and be very specific about what you're praising. To reinforce confidence, give genuine compliments. Don't tell your daughter she's a great baseball player if she's not. You can say you admire her persistence. You can say you admire how hard she works at it. You can say that she has a good spirit. You can even tell her that you see improvement and that you're proud that she always gives her best. But telling her she's great when she knows she's not is not a confidence builder. It's a breach of trust. Genuine compliments share your values and help them to trust themselves and the world around. Working with confidence at school to be more, again, they should not have to get all A's. They should just look for everything to do their best. It doesn't have to be perfect. Also, go back and help them to not view their mistakes as something terrible, but to see it as a point of learning. I'm just sorry about this. The other thing is to help them build resilience. Understandably, you want to protect your children. It's only natural. But it's not healthy to never allow them to solve their own problems. The opposite is actually true. Constantly running to the rescue sends the message to your child that they are not capable, that they are not competent. Children learn best when allowed to figure it out for themselves, to figure out solutions to their problems or mistakes. Uh, and sometimes they need your help to do that, but don't do it for them. Part of building confidence is developing a coping mechanism and learning how to deal with all types of situations. Not invited to a party, forgetting an important homework paper at home, having an argument with a friend or sibling. Don't jump into solving the problem. Listen with empathy, empathize, yes, listen carefully, and yes, and and help them to figure it out. And yeah, they'll make less than stellar choices, but that's okay. When they make a choice that doesn't help the situation or sometimes even makes it worse, as long as harm or danger are not involved, talk with them to go over the outcome. Let them figure out where it went wrong and let them figure out why. You can ask leading questions, but don't offer solutions because this will build independence and confidence in their decision making. And if they really mess up, and you know, kids do, it's not the time for berating them or belittling them. They need your unconditional love. They need to hear that they are loved no matter what. So, how do you build that muscle? Start small, start young. Allow your child to help. Help with dinner, help with lunch, help with snack. Choose their own clothes. I suggest doing this the night before because no one needs the added stress of, of that to their morning routine. And go with the choice. Even if it's not your aesthetic, allow them to choose some of their own activities. If they have two different colored socks or a flouncy dress skirt and a hoodie sweatshirt as their fashion statement, it's a small price to pay for self assurance. You want to support and help your child to discover how to be more confident at school, at home, and in life. You can, if you're having a hard time with that, give me a call, because I have spent my life designing programs that gives kids the skill set to be more confident, more so that they fulfill their true social, emotional, and academic potential. Um, excuse me. I got this thing in my throat. The other thing is to set up your kids to succeed. Try not to push your kid into activities you selected because you think that that's what they're supposed to do. It can leave them with feelings of inadequacy. Instead, play to your child's innate abilities. When you play to a child's natural talent, your their hard work and success fosters confidence, because when they excel in an activity outside of school, they'll go back to school with the confidence, bugs flying around, to know it's okay that if they don't fit into the blueprint of success, it's not such a big deal. They have their own blueprint. That's not to say you shouldn't encourage them to try something new, because that's or that in order to participate they have to excel or not become or not join in. Um, if your child loves to play basketball but doesn't excel, by all means, join the team. Play for the joy of playing. Instill in them the love of the game, playing to the best of their ability. And if you allow them not to be perfect or have the pressure of being the best at everything, but rather do their best. My mother always said to me, anything worth doing is worth doing well. It's a good maxim to follow. The other thing is good manners count. Good manners are recognized and appreciated by all. They are the mark of a leader. This especially holds true when it comes to meeting and speaking with people. Having a child shake hands when meeting someone and look someone in the eyes when speaking or being spoken to are leadership qualities that can be taught at a very young age and can give your child a kickstart to building confidence. Um, when I taught, the 4-year-olds would come in and they would shake my hand and say good morning before we did anything else. Sometimes it was hard because they were very, very excited about what they wanted to tell me, and sometimes the parents got really upset with me. But by the end of the year, I did it with empathy and concern. But by the end of the year, they would come in and love to shake my hand, and parents would tell me how they would shake other people's hands too. They don't have to. Kids don't have to. You don't have to make them talk to people. Say hello. Say. But a greeting of some sort, an acknowledgement that the person is there. This is. I'm not talking about kids who have other issues, but eye contact, especially, lays the foundation, is the basis of a confident child. Um, Having good manners helps you feel good about yourself, because you know how to treat others with respect and carry yourself in the world. It helps a child to develop the qualities of a leader, says Lisa Ricci. It not only makes a child feel confident, but it provides a visual clue to all of the other kids and adults that he or she is confident. And of course, practice what you preach. If your child to give others full attention, you will have to do the same. Put aside your book, your magazine, your phone, your computer, and give undivided attention to your child when having a conversation. And if you can't do it, say, let's table that for later. You also have to treat all people you meet with courtesy and respect, and use the language of manners. Thank you, please, welcome, you're welcome, pardon, excuse me. It should be an integral part of your everyday occurrences. Courtesy and leadership, courtesy and respect are leadership qualities, and you are who your child looks to emulate. Each time you do is a reinforcement of those qualities. My grandson, who is 3, when we take the bus, always greets the bus driver, because I always did. I never told him to do it, but he just emulated me. How you do one thing is how you do everything, and anything worth doing is worth doing well. And oh, by the way, If you haven't met me before, if this is the first time our paths have crossed, I'm Mary Curran from New York City. I'm a mother of four, a grandma of two, a teacher turned coach, and I have a vision for the future. And my mission is to help children and support and guide moms and dads and grandparents and teachers to develop the skills, the confidence and skills they need to grow to their fullest potential so that they'll achieve success in all aspects of your life. So, do you know any moms who are feeling overwhelmed and unsupported? Well, through the Inner Circle membership program, moms get the skill set, support, and community needed to ditch the overwhelm, guilt, and indecisiveness and improve the quality of life for themselves and their families to build their confidence in their parenting. Like Bertie, who was feeling alone, unsure, and burnt out, and even worse, she felt her parenting was traumatizing her soon-to-be teen son, and was worried about the future and worried about ruining their relationship. And as a result of being in the program, she got the support, she got the strategies, and she got the community that she needed, but not the private chef that she wanted. And along with it came more energy and time for herself. And now she and her son are in the teen years, enjoying each other's company and successfully navigating the bumps that pop along with the way. Do you know, Mom, who could use some support? I'll put the link down below. Or if you are someone who's looking to do more for your kid's self esteem, schedule a skyrocket your child's confidence session today. I'll put the link below. We'll look at your goals, we'll look at the challenges you're facing, we'll look at the opportunities that you may be missing, and we'll uncover any hidden problems that may be sabotaging your desired outcomes or results. And you'll leave the session feeling renewed, re energized, inspired to get the results faster and easier than you thought possible. Well, that's it for now. Ciao, ciao. Until next time.